We're almost there. Our president is just ahead. She may be young, but she's a real beast. So it's okay if you're nervous.
You just said you're a real bro. Is this how far your faith in yourself goes?
Why are you helping me?
You have a great dream. It's a real shame that you're giving up so quickly. And after I agreed to have a proper showdown with you, we haven't got a winner yet. It's okay. We got this, bro. All right. You haven't told me your new name yet. I am Cyno, General Mahamatra of the Academia, student and successor of Cyrus, the Sage of Spontamod. I fight in defense of my power, my professor, and my nation. And you, I think you left some things unsaid. This is a sacred duel, and Herm Anubis is watching. So bare your soul. Igor, the Alliance leaders have listened to your tale, and your homeland struggles. Many Cloud Knights feel sympathy for your situation.
Is there anything more than sympathy?
They are unable to send forces. We've received a warning signal from the Yaoqing, meaning a major conflict between the Xianzhou and the denizens of abundance is imminent. Come on, Riri. You should know, in this world, you can't trust anyone. And it is because I am the network.
What the?
You're not the first person to give themselves a high-tech makeover, Riri. Well, that went well, bud.
Are you?
You take on the role of our leader, and you're stronger than anyone else in your own right. That's more than just being talented. Where do you get that strength from? So you mean you're putting in work behind the scenes? I thought I'd put a lot of time into training myself, but now I'm not so sure. Well, whatever it is, you've clearly got something that I don't. But being jealous or trying to copy you isn't gonna help me. That strength is yours alone. I'm going to get stronger, but I'll do it my way. Day 7. I ran till I thought I'd die. Then she literally kicked my ass.
Run! I'm going to collar a vicious muscle-bound gorilla in my journal!
Day 8. It would seem I never learned.
I can lead to serious injury!
Day 9. I questioned the need for healing light a few days ago, but
I'm gonna die. My ass is gonna die.
So in other words, what you're telling me is, if I hadn't intervened, those millions of ignited paper fragments would have pierced through the twins? That's your argument? What would have happened if you'd inflicted million every in charge of this match? And my rulings are final. Don't give me that, Sheepo. You couldn't control the attack's force because—
You don't have another choice. If you want to save this town and beat Mercphobia, swallow your pride and feast on my flames. Because I'm not gonna do it for you. How would you grow without fighting your own battles?
I don't get it. What do you want from all this?
What I want is for you to get much stronger, so you and I can have a real fight. One where we give it all we've got, and the loser's reduced to a pile of embers.
It's not good enough. I want to fight you one-on-one, but not now. We're so pitifully mismatched it wouldn't be fun. You gotta get way stronger. Let's have a real battle that puts a fire in our bellies. You're not there yet, but don't worry. I can give you the proper motivation if you need it. I can kill off all your little friends one by one if that's what it's gonna take to move you. So your emotions can kick your power up a notch. You need to use that on Mercphobia.
The examinees were quickly evacuated from the
Zero?
testing area.
No. There couldn't have been 0 fatalities. Whereas one of their captain people really got strong.
The Defense Forces' search for kaiju number 8 continues, and the
Number
Bureau of
8?
Neutralization
What
has
is
announced—
that? Yes, I believe this is how people answer their phones.
Come on, man, where'd you run off to? Break time's
been over for a good while now. Kid, I don't need I need my crew.
Sure. I'll be right with you. Jeez. Humans are always so hung up on time.
Sorry, but I don't see any reason to attend a school that places second. Good luck finding someone else. What do you want?
You're not going to ask who I am?
Why bother? Whatever it is you're here for, I'm not interested. All I want is to train and become stronger. Truth be told, I thought you lost it until the moment I first summoned my persona. I mean, what else was I supposed to think when this random rich girl gave me a gun 5 minutes after we met?
Well, it grabbed your attention, didn't it? So I'd say my plan went off without a hitch. Had I asked you to fight for justice, you wouldn't have bothered listening.
You know me so well. Lovely to see you as well, Lady Amelia. It's been far too long since I've seen you. The view here is magnificent. Don't you think, Lord Subaru?
Yeah, Lord Subaru my ass. You can drop the act, all right.
Such grotesque words from someone in such an honorific position. I've only ever treated you with respect.
With respect? You big creep. Your sarcasm makes me sick to my stomach.
I see now. Your status changed, but it appears to have had little effect on your disposition. This may be presumptuous, but I'll start. I'm Eiki Fuma. My father's a special jonin in the police force. As an elite member of the Fuma clan, I'll approach my studies with deep respect. You could just leave this to me. Now listen, are you trying to pick a fight with Miss Kaie? You don't have much qualification to be with her, do you? To be blunt, you are neither suitable nor worthy of such a woman. Destruction, hatred, death, things of that nature are all you leave in your wake. Am I wrong? I could search a lot faster on one of these hover bikes. They haven't decommissioned this model yet? You won't get much information out of them now. Data center is just ahead. Guess the lieutenant was tougher than I thought. That's generous phrasing. If anyone at HQ has suggestions, I'm not above asking for help.
Use it. Use all you've got. Your fear, your sense of duty, your pride, your greed. We called you a god, so be a god!
Yes, of course you will. Your little sister is, well, much too little. Girls your age are more preferable anyway. Oh, and tomorrow you'll be getting a complete physical. If you pass that, I'll use you right away, Izumo. What is there to go home to, your shitty parents who abandoned you? Maybe they just thought you were completely worthless. If you're seen as a burden, folks will cut you off without a second thought. You learn the hard way. We're gonna give you a job and feed you. But that's because we asked a favor of our big brother. So you better not embarrass us. Huh? Hello, baby? Are you lost? Oh, thanks, but no thanks. I'm trying to cut back on my sweets.
You're running from the pain, you beautiful coward.
Lavash? You're not real. You're not real.
No shit. But our love was. As was your friendship with Brenda.
A child broke one of our rules by failing to return to the temple before dark.
Yeah, don't bother, idiots.
That's big talk, but you're an arm down. Victory is mine. If you don't quiet down and surrender, your head will be my next target. Are you the one behind all the distortions in this area? I'm not picking up any septimal readings from him, but he's definitely not a regular Mino. I will end this right here. I'll wipe you out. I don't know or care what people call me.
Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection Arcade Classics. Marvel vs. Capcom Clash of Superheroes. Marvel vs. Capcom 2 New Age of Heroes.
There were 2 notes left in the box today. One is a request for a larger water ration for our morning wash. The other is most peculiar. It simply says, a poem for the prefects. Upon mirrored waters is seen reflected. The mighty Thor, torch to his side, ears bent as he collected his gracious disciples' tune from misshapen pearl lyre. But a naughty pixie did appear, stole the torch and doused its fire. With that, through the night black as tar, mirrored waters brimmed with stars. Though that night did end, its legend was swift to take flight, inspiring tales of healing waters and a god robbed of his light. Oh, I see you've got the item bite skill, Makoto. I was wondering why you were traveling so late.
Huh?
At first, I thought it was pretty lame to have to escort such an ordinary-looking guy. Impressive, huh? No enemy can stand against my firestorm assaults!
It's hard! I can't take it!
Hey, little boy, what are you doing in that trap?
I'm never gonna give this shit up.
Ah! Some crazy-looking soggy monster's coming for me!
To think that the Beastar's office is higher up than the mayor's is. How foolish.
What do you want?
Lately, devouring incidents among younger beasts have been on the rise. It seems that the suppressants made by your company have lost their efficacy. I have to wonder how you're spending your subsidies.
Is that all you wanted to discuss?
How much do you know about the black market? It's an illicit market carnivores visit to satisfy their needs, their cravings to eat fresh meat. It's a truly repulsive place. It's said that the meat sold at the market belonged to animals who died in accidents or from disease. But in fact, in the not-too-distant past, innocent children were being sold there in secret as live bait. This catalog contains records of all those transactions. And what came as the greatest shock to me is that carnivores weren't the only ones buying live meat. Can you imagine? Here, for example. Look, I don't really... Hey, are you angry because she saw through us like that? That we're dating just to make a statement?
What?
I mean, we're both kind of messing around here. There's no need to be so upset about it, is there?
Tweet, tweet! Hello there, pals! You're on PB's Parrot Channel, and I got a question for you right here. About those mixed race couples that are all the rage these days.
Well, of course I'm for that.
Yeah, of course you are. But like, for real though, what if it was you personally, for, against? Not other people, but you. Oh, I guess it's a little awkward to as couples.
You're mistaken. We're not a couple.
What? You're not dating? Well, maybe you should start. Anyway, let's say a cute little herbivore shows up, and she's hot for you, or against.
I mean, if it's an herbivore, I don't know.
Well, that's a big old no way. Well, what's your reason? The #1 answer in our survey right now is the crazy high risk. Like, imagine you lose it and eat your girlfriend whole. Your life's over.
That's enough! I'm a gray wolf, and I'm head over heels for a stag right now!
Holy crap, you're cold as hell, lady. But you're not wrong. They're all suckers who can't tell the difference anyway. Plus, they only care if they find out. Look at what Paco had going. Dude could beat up an old lady.
But if it's entertaining, no one gives a crap. All those people working 9-to-5s are so dumb. They could be making easy money like us.
They won't. They'll keep falling for it every time.
Come on, guys. Go easy on the idiots. If it weren't for those morons, we'd be poor as hell right now.
How about this? I won't follow anyone weaker than me. So let us have a match with the leader of your mercenary company. If we're stronger than her, then we'll take over and lead everyone from here on out.
And of course, the witch Iska set free a year ago just so happened to be at this resort. God, what are the chances?
It really was a coincidence. No way we could have known.
You got that right. If it wasn't coincidence, that means we dropped the ball and got tailed. And I don't remember screwing up. Well, if the Masked Lord is on the hunt for that witch, I guess this is the safest place to be.
Yeah, for all we know, she may have already fled the nation.
We can only hope. Hey, why isn't the boss back yet? You've got some guts, I'll give you that, baby. I'll give you about 10 more seconds. 10, 9,
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we can have some fun! Let the game begin, babies!
How foul, that old stench. It reeks of rotting blood.
It must mean Set has arrived. Her eyes are pretty, but marrying a priestess is surely a crime. I would never allow such a thing to transpire.
For a quiet guy, you can be really funny sometimes. So, you and Donna are dating now, huh? You're that couple everyone's talking about, aren't you? Fooling around on the stairs?
No, it's nothing like that.
I'm happy for you two.
Would you listen?
If Anna found a guy she likes, then I'm glad to hear it. But please, dude, take good care of her.
Hey, you've got it all wrong!
I'll say it one more time. If you wield your personal rights as an author, it's possible we'll greenlight it with no questions asked.
You know, Amina's been training to achieve your look, Tifa. You'd be helping her measure her progress. Let me sweeten the deal. If your abs prove superior, I'll add a bonus to your reward. How's that sound? By all means, you have my blessing. If you don't mind dropping by from time to time, I'm sure she'd benefit from your advice.
Need some muscle, huh?
Tear them apart! Arrigo! Look to the heavens, and know you have the Sword Sovereign's aid! Now, the finale! The Sword Sovereign reveals his strength! 100,000 espadas!
Why not? It's all in good fun. Though Najee here is more than capable on her own. Either way, words alone simply are not enough for me to surmise the strength and character of you and the rest of your team. And so I, Sharid Oswald, shall personally evaluate Archeride solutions.
Illume the darkness! 7 shots!
Avarianteras, I've put you through more trouble than I'm worth.
Sir Athelion!
And I'm sorry for making you worry, Alina.
None of that, please. I'm just glad you're back in one piece.
As am I. As you can see, they barely even put a scratch in my armor. As long as your star shines for the liberation, Teras, mine too shall shine with it. Assuming you'll take me.
Anyway, thanks for making the trip over and all, but we're actually pretty swamped at the moment. Yeah, it's almost too weird to be true. Some pedestrians were attacked by a pack of wolves on the highway outside town this morning. Our guys from the militia made sure to stamp them out for good. But the minute they took their eyes off the bodies, the whole bunch of them disappeared.
My old friend, you once expressed your desire to be a long-life species. Because we had a longer lifespan, you thought we would have more time to grow, rectify mistakes, and change the future. You were wrong, Igor. The next punch is always what matters most. For our world, the future is what truly matters. We don't just appear out of nowhere. Each of us comes from the world that was there before we were born. People are like a giant tree, closely intertwined and ever-growing. People shape history. History creates heroes. Heroes inspire the future, and the future brings forth new people. My old friend, your call for help back then has been answered. Luca is the answer. He isn't just a boy. Instead, he's as ancient as your civilization. And he's the embodiment of your Relo 6. I should have realized sooner. A civilization that can give rise to someone like you wouldn't be easily
wiped out.